A question for about the co-design process you implemented in the furniture company. The co-creation process was with other designers, or final customers were also involved in the process? And then the second question, how was the process of selecting the most promising concept? Because you have a lot of projects, and was it done internally by you, or again you employed a co-creation activity even for ranking and selecting?
Okay. First question, we tried to involve just designers, designers and architects for this first time in this co-creation process. There were some try to we tried to involve the client, the final client, but was in the social media or asking for I don't know, habits and what they use in furniture, but not to develop this furniture at all. And about the second question, I forgot the second question.
Up to rank and so.
Okay. We always have this requirements to the project. We have this need, the portfolio needs, and we never let the project down. We always try to redefine or redesign the project to suit to our portfolio. So we try to, in every project, we try to develop with them. So if the project isn't going anywhere, we say strictly about this and ask for the designer or student to try another concept or try another design, I don't know. But when we start the process of co-creation, we try to do until the end. So in the end, we have almost the finished project, just to set up the production, just to see the prototype, like I showed. And I think that's it. We have this voltage, this rating, like I showed with the employees, and this is like a vote, and this vote counts with the coordinator vote, with the designer vote, and so we select the best project. But when we co-create together, we try to do this to the end. So there is not a voting or rating system.
Questions?
Yeah, sure. Actually, can I ask all of you, Mr. Anders had the word quality very specifically in his presentation.
Yes.
So I would like to know for all of you shortly, briefly, what is quality to you and how do you make sure that you can deliver quality? I think it's important. Maybe we can start from the end.
Well, quality is the main issue that will outstand a company or a service from the competitors. So we believe that in Brazil we have, I would say, we have to improve our quality service in all subjects, not only the solar system or the renewable energy. Every service we have in Brazil must reinforce the quality issue, and we believe that makes a difference in terms of comparison with our competitors. So we at Photon Solar, we believe that the quality of the service we deliver to the client, and also certainly the product itself, makes a difference, and will fidelize the client for the future.
So does that mean that you your relationship then with the guys who do the installations, your technicians and so on? You have very good training programs and
Yes, certainly. They are trained, they are evaluated, and they are paid a variable, let's say, a variable, uma parte variável, there is a variable wage concerning the evaluation given by the client.
But part of the payment is
Yes, thank you. Part of the payment relies on the quality evaluated by the client at the end of the project.
Well, in our opinion, the quality ratings are determined by the client. For instance, as I said, the ability of the chair to change the backrests, the factor that it is supposed to be changed in each 5 years was not perceived as a quality factor by the client, but instead the possibility of personalizing. So then we change our quality references based on that opinions.
I think that in my presentation we have put together environment, society, and make people think about the neighbor, think about the society, think about the local development, and all decisions, in very simple decisions, like Professor showed us the very important project. I think it's the very difficult thing to do.
Well, thinking about the final product of our process, I think there's measures about the cells, or I don't know, about the quality of the materials or the design, but talking about the process, I think the quality that we see or we seek, it's when an example is when a designer quits the process in the middle of, and we know that the process doesn't have the quality that we want, so we try to improve, we try to get better, and try to get this strictly relationship to them to make this process that I call service, because I think there is a service, to get this better.
Yeah, for us, quality is pretty much easy to be measured. I think we are always in contact with the final client, so we can hear feedback from them all the time. We also keep sporadic feedback questions, but we try to listen more carefully from the sporadic from them, not asking us, what do you think about our service? Because it's much more natural to hear what they say when you're not asking anything. And we try to keep a pattern of quality with all our employees, keeping the same pattern of quality. They are trying to improve all the time.
Yeah, as well, I think that our quality lays on the quality of power inside the company, the mutual interest that we have, and the mutual respect that everyone has inside the Curitiba message. As well, this quality, as well, our possibility of flexibility to work with the clients in different ways, and so that we can give the best solution as possible for each one of our clients.
Claudia from Mexico.
Yeah, I think this will be a question for everybody. I'm just imagining if we could anytime soon see the case of a cooperative being incubated somewhere here, where there would be co-design of furniture that is produced with clean technologies and energies, which is distributed through post in a bicycle.
Okay, guys, let's start this.
Let's co-create.
Yes. So do you have an answer for this? You share it to integrate the business. That's the question.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I think we talk about society and we talk about economy. This is social problem. Economy is social problem. And whether the seeds for decision is a huge development for the thinking and for planning, for work together, and well-being. I think is the emotion, not money.
No, if you did all this to help a community, if you found a community of local producers in Brazil, and they could be the ultimate beneficiaries of this system, but like all of you already have something very well developed that you could bring together and make something really great.
See, very, very, very important.
It's innovative. At least it's bringing something new to the market. So you have to